Hello YouTube and people of the interwebs, welcome back to another Doctor Who video. Yes, I'm aware, I'm posting loads of videos at the moment, but there is so much Doctor Who content and news and discussion points to go over, so yeah, we'll start with two exciting things. One, we have this, spoilers actually, I'm not going to put it on the screen yet. If you don't want any spoilers, skip 30 seconds to a minute ahead. This is a spoiler for Series 15/Series 2 of the new era. It's a filming photo from Ncuti Gatwa on the set. There's a new alien. If you don't want spoilers, skip ahead a minute. But yeah, here we go. From Doctor Who filming locations. Once again, our set reporter, Doctor Who set report. New Doctor Who villain on set. At first glance, I thought this was either King Hydraflax from the 2016 Christmas special, The Husbands of River Song, or those weird big, like, there's a red and yellow robot in the Sarah Jane Adventures, but I think it's something entirely new. I don't think it's fully been put together. I think, obviously, that there's the performer half in the costume, but yeah, I'm excited that this new era seems to be bringing in a lot of new, like, aliens that aren't just humanoid. I know this is humanoid, but, like, it's really big, it's sort of quirky, it's quite different, still very Doctor Who, very sci-fi. Yeah, they're doing a night shoot, there's not too much to say about this villain, or it might not be a villain, it might be a good character, we have no idea, just exciting stuff for the future of Doctor Who. But whatever that creature is, we will not be seeing it till about 2025, 2024? No, 2025, possibly 2026, depending on when they're releasing seasons. What we will be seeing soon, though, is this. The Church on Ruby Road. Doctor Who lands on Christmas Day 2023 with the Church on Ruby Road. This is under a month away now. The hype is really building. This is also being heavily promoted by Disney, more so than I think the 60th episodes are, which shows that, yeah, I think if you want to jump into the show and you've never watched before, you're probably not watching this video because it's a Doctor Who-centric video. But anyone who you know that wants to jump into the show, Christmas Day 2023 is where to start. So, we'll delve into this article because we've got some really cool photos, a villain reveal, a monster reveal, and a new surprise guest cast member for this episode. Long ago on Christmas Eve, a baby was abandoned in the snow. Today, Ruby Sunday meets the Doctor. Stolen babies, goblins, and perhaps the secret of her birth. Very exciting stuff. Now, what this does slightly confirm is that the leaks from a while back, they're true. They're all true. But luckily, I haven't really read them, apart from all I knew that was happening was goblins and Ruby Sunday, and that's now officially been announced, so that's exciting, really cool stuff. But yeah, we've got a little bit of a synopsis here, which I'll give a read. Actually, before I read the synopsis, I do want to point out, this, I mentioned it in a video a while back, but I think one of the first stories that Russell T Davies ever wrote for Doctor Who, like, I don't think it was never televised or anything, just like a script or audio play or something, was about a baby being, like, abandoned on Christmas Eve in the snow. And yeah, obviously that's exactly what this episode is. So I think this is an idea that Russell's had for many years, finally coming to full fruition on screen, which that's really exciting to see. Anyway, we'll get on with the synopsis. Christmas has come early as brand new images are released from the Doctor Who Christmas special, The Church on Ruby Road. As the 15th Doctor, played by Ncuti Gatwa, takes over the TARDIS for his first epic adventure, he will be joined by Ruby Sunday, played by Millie Gibson, as she makes her debut as the Doctor's companion. The Church on Ruby Road lands on Christmas Day 2023 on BBC1 in the UK and Ireland, and BBC iPlayer in the UK, and on Disney Plus for the rest of the world. There's a couple of photos as we go along, but I'll properly look at them towards the end of the video, so if you're just interested in the photos and you don't want to know the plot synopsis, this isn't a leak, this is officially released, but go into the episode, like, completely clear. Skip to the end of the video to see the photos, but yeah, I'll just read the synopsis. The episode sees the Doctor come face to face with the mythical and mysterious goblins as his life collides with Ruby Sunday, played by Millie Gibson. Little is known about Ruby Sunday, as she was abandoned on Christmas Eve as a baby. Now living with her mum Carla and her grandmother Cherry, her world is about to be turned upside down when she encounters the Doctor, and the two set off on their first adventures together. That's really cool. Like, I know it doesn't, it's one of those synopsises where it doesn't give away the plot at all, but it does make you go, huh? Goblins in Doctor Who? They've got to be like alien goblins, unless they're going to be like Silurian Sea Devil type Earth inhabitants that we just don't know about. I wouldn't put it past Russell to write something like that. Or I wonder how it's all going to tie into Christmas. Like, are they Christmas goblins? Is there some sort of Christmas folklore around goblins? Are they like elves? Because obviously you've got the whole sort of, I don't know whether you call it mythology of like Father Christmas, Santa Claus and his elves. Maybe it ties into that. Anyway, alongside Ncuti Gatwa and Millie Gibson is Davina McCall, who will be playing herself as she joins the cast alongside Michelle Greenidge as Ruby's mum Carla, Angela Weiner as Ruby's grandmother Sherry, and Anita Dobson as Mrs. Flood. Okay, Mrs. Flood is that character that was announced ages ago. We've seen her in a couple of filming photos and stuff. I think she's Ruby's next door neighbour, because that kind of explains how this all flows. Now, Davina McCall, it's bizarre. I mean, sure, why not? She's, yeah, a British TV personality. I didn't know she was an actress. I'm hoping she's an actress and that she can act. Yeah, I mean, she probably can, otherwise she wouldn't be cast in this. But yeah, for those of you outside the UK, she's quite, she's quite well known. She runs a show called Long Lost Families, which I'm guessing is where this is headed, because obviously if Ruby's looking for her birth parents, why not go on Long Lost Families with Davina McCall? And then you get like a real world tie-in there, and the drama and the fantasy. But yeah, Davina is quoted as saying, "It is beyond an honour to be asked to appear in not only Doctor Who, but also Ncuti's first episode as the new Doctor. It was such an extraordinary experience, and Russell has written you all a Christmas delight. Now, I just can't wait for everyone to see it." Russell T Davies, showrunner, adds, "From day one in the job, I wanted Doctor Who back on Christmas Day." And Russell, I could not agree with you more. How correct Russell is. Don't get me wrong, shout out to Chris Chibnall for doing New Year's specials. They were nice, but they just don't hit the same as Christmas. Like, Doctor Who on Christmas it's part of the routine. Like, you've got to watch Doctor Who on Christmas Day, otherwise Christmas doesn't feel like Christmas. And with Ncuti, Millie, Davina and the Goblin King, I hope it's a feast for all the family. Really exciting stuff there. Now we'll run you through some of the promo photos that they put out for this episode. We might as well start off with the Goblin King. That's so cool. It's a puppet. I love puppets. I love, as I was mentioning at the start of this video, how this era isn't just like 6-foot men in suits. Like, we've got Beep the Meep. We've got whatever the hell this little Goblin King creature is. Like, I think that's going to be, it looks tiny. Like a tiny little puppet with animatronics in the face, etc., to make it like come to life. It's all really, really cool. I'm glad it's not just a CGI creation as well. They actually have the budget to do these things practically, which is just, oh, come on, Russell. Then our next photo is just Davina McCall. It's just Davina McCall. I mean, sure, cool, nice. That's what she looks like in the episode. Then here he comes. It's the Doctor himself. What an icon. What a king. Ncuti Gatwa, in what I think, so far from the photos we've seen, is his best costume. He looks so cool, he looks so doctory, he's in the snow, there's not much to say other than very, very cool. Then we get new companion Ruby Sunday, played by Millie Gibson, who I think, is that a cot? I think she's looking into a cot, so maybe her mum has like another child, like a foster child, or her own child, or something like that, if Ruby's actual family are long gone. Who knows? Exciting stuff. Yeah, she looks very companion-y. She is the youngest actress to take on the role of a companion, I think, ever. And we don't actually know her age in the story. She, like, Yasmin Finney, I think, is also 18, and she was playing a 15-year-old, so yeah, we don't know how old Ruby Sunday as a character is yet, but it's going to be exciting to see her dynamic with the Doctor. She's described it as like a best friends thing, which is brilliant because they're my favourite Doctor-companion relationships. Like the Doctor and Donna, they work so well because they are just mates. And, like, sure, the Doctor and Rose, that's funky, but I prefer it when they're just friends. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please do remember to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to make sure you don't miss out on a single upload in the near future. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.